Welcome back. This is Marc Rudov, branding advisor to CEOs and author of 3 books on branding for CEOs and 1 book on lying for everybody. You can get all of my books at marcsbooks.com, and I hope you will. This is Masters Week. I'm on a public 9-hole course in Pittsburgh, not in Augusta, Georgia, where I wish I were. But I want to use golf as a metaphor to explain Trump's negotiation with other countries vis-a-vis tariffs. In golf, you can divide the game into 3 essential components: the tee, the fairway, and the green. The tee is all power, the green is all finesse, and you move from power to finesse, from the tee to the green. Unless you're at the 17th hole at Sawgrass, a green surrounded by water, 133 yards from the tee, in which case you use a 9-iron, and it's mostly finesse. Otherwise, your ball's going to end up in the water. The point is, you have to use what works in the situation. So with all the countries around the world that at first balked at the thought of tariffs, Trump said, no, I'm damn serious. And now they're running to the White House to cut deals because the power is working, and then he's moving into finesse. One exception, China. China thinks that it can outpower Trump. It can't. It has an economy that is sliding into the abyss. It has no power. It is holding no cards. It's all bluster. And eventually, China will cave. It has no choice, because without the US market, China can't sell, and its economy just can't sustain itself. So it's important to understand during Masters Week the relationship between golf and negotiation. Once again, you use power when you have to, you use finesse when you have to. In golf, you don't use a putter on the tee, and you don't use a driver on the green. You use the club depending on the situation. You use the negotiating style depending on the situation. If your opponent is cooperating, you don't need power. You need finesse. That's what's happening. Wall Street doesn't seem to understand this. I hope you do. This is Marc Rudov. Find me at marcrudov.com. Until next time.